When I first started learning Japanese, I had very clear goals. Like thousands of other people, I wanted to watch anime without subtitles. I also had this idealized image of Japan in my head. Part of it was the busy city life, neon lights, packed trains, and everything feeling exciting and different. The other part was something much quieter, the countryside. The sound of cicadas in the summer, eating watermelon outside on an old wooden patio, the kind of scene that probably came straight from anime films. Before going to university, my goal changed again. I wanted to work in Japan as an occupational therapist. At the time, I knew occupational therapy was a stable career and something I could see myself doing long term. But I wouldn't have called it my dream job. In a strange way, Japan gave that goal extra meaning. Working abroad felt like a challenge worth aiming for, and it helped motivate me through university. But as life tends to do, things changed, and then they changed again and again. By the time I graduated, I no longer saw Japan as a place I needed to work. In fact, I had probably built it up so much in my head that even visiting didn't feel like enough anymore. Ironically, I've still never been. Although that may have something to do with the idea of spending 13 hours on a plane. Not because I'm afraid of flying, I'm just incredibly restless. But I think I do a good job of hiding it from my family. Well, I think anyway. Over the years, I've started and restarted Japanese more times than I can count. But recently, Japanese has started to mean something very different to me. 日本語を勉強していて気づいたことの一つがあります。それは日本語だと英語で話しにくいことでも少し話しやすくなるということです。英語で考えたり書いたりすると言葉がすごく直接的に感じることがあります。特にはちょっと直接的すぎるくらいに。でも日本語だと少しだけ距離ができる気がするんです。その距離のおかげで自分のことをもう少し正直に話せることがあります。もちろん日本語だから気持ちを隠せるわけではないです。悩みは悩みのままですし、問題が消えるわけではないです。でも別の言語を通して見ることで同じことでも少し違って見えるんです。実は昔から日記を書くときも日本語で書くことがよくありました。もちろん日本語の練習にもなるからなんですけど、それだけじゃないです。英語だと書きにくいことでも日本語だとなぜか少し書きやすかったんです。考えてることは同じです。感じてることも同じです。ただ別の言語を通すことで少し違う角度から見られる気がするんです。I've always liked structure, goals, rules, clear expectations. I've always felt more comfortable when I know what's expected of me. Give me a goal, a deadline, and a clear path forward, and I'm usually fine. Give me complete freedom and endless possibilities, And strangely, that's often much harder. One thing I admire about Japan is the idea of meiwaku o kakenai you ni suru, trying not to cause trouble or inconvenience for other people. Of course, no society is perfect, and Japan certainly isn't perfect either. But there are aspects of Japanese culture that resonate with me because of how I naturally see the world. The emphasis on consideration, responsibility, and social awareness is something I've always found appealing. Maybe that's one reason Japanese has stayed with me for so long. Even when my reasons changed, the language always gave me something to work towards. Right now, that's N2. Maybe I'll pass, maybe I won't. But having something meaningful to aim for is important to me, especially during periods of life when other things feel uncertain. Japanese has often provided a sense of direction when I've needed one. Not necessarily because I needed the language itself, but because I needed something to move towards. こんにちは、ダニエルです。今日は自分の友達な
Hi, I'm now from Japan. Then I'm on working holiday in the UK. Then I moved to London for 5 months ago. Then I met him from Harrogate. We are good friends. Yay.
Today, Japanese means something very different to me. It's no longer just something I study, it's becoming part of my everyday life. I'm making videos, recording thoughts, meeting people I probably never would have met otherwise. Even something as simple as playing a game together in Japanese feels strangely meaningful to me. Ironically, learning the language is no longer the only goal. The language has become the way I explore other parts of my life. It gives me a reason to create, a reason to reflect, and perhaps most importantly, a reason to connect. I'm still learning. I'm still making mistakes. I'm still the shy person who's a little nervous speaking Japanese. But maybe that's okay, because I don't think this journey was ever really about becoming fluent. It was about building a life where Japanese simply has a place. The reasons have changed over the years. Sometimes Japanese has been a goal. Sometimes it's been an escape. Sometimes it's simply giving me direction when I needed it most. Today, it's something quieter. It's becoming part of my everyday life. And although I still don't know exactly where this journey will lead, for now, that's enough.